guys! So, this week on Nostalgic Friday, we're going to be talking about live action movies based off cartoons. Yep. So, why don't we do it? You know, talk about movies that we don't know may have been good or probably bad in some respect. So yeah, so I only picked four in these. So anyways, why don't we get started? So the first movie on our list is the 1994 Flintstones movie. Oh boy. So, okay, the Flintstones, also known as the Flintstones movie or the Flintstones live action movie in the working title, is a 1994 American comedy film directed by Brian Levant and written by Tom S. Parker, Jim Jennerwitt, and Steve E. DeSor. I'm sorry if I pronounced these names wrong. I am really bad at names. It is a live-action motion picture adaptation of the 1966 animated television series of the same name. The film stars John Goodman as Fred Flintstone, Rick Moranis as Barney Rubble, Elizabeth Pax as Wilma Flintstone, and Rosie O'Donnell as Betty Rumble, along with Kyle MacLachlan as the villainous executive vice president of Fred's company, Halle Berry as his seductive secretary, and Elizabeth Taylor in her final theatrical film appearance as Pearl Sagwa, Wilma's mother. The B-52s as the B-52s in the film performed their version of the cartoon theme song. The film shot in California was theatrically released on May 27, 1994 and earned almost 342 million worldwide against a 46 million budget, making it a huge box office success, despite earning negative reviews from critics. Observers criticized the storyline and tons which they deemed too adult mature for family audiences, as well as the casting of O'Donnell as Betty and Taylor as Pearl, but praised its visual effects, costume design, art direction, and Goodman's performance as Fred. The film was originally acquired by New Line Cinema, but then sold to Universal Pictures. And now, why don't we take a look at, well, the box office thing. Despite some negative reviews, The Flintstones was a box office success, grossing I can't count. I can't say what numbers these are. Darmily incredible, whatever number this is. It made during its 4-day Memorial Day opening weekend in 1994. It performed even better than making another something international of total 300 worldwide, more than 7 times in 46 billion budget. Yep. So yeah, and according to Rotten Tomatoes, it's got 22%. Alright, let's move on, shall we? The next movie is actually a movie that I, of course, loved as a child, and I think I have mentioned this before. And you know what? I'll just say it. It was just a guilty pleasure. I consider this now to be a guilty pleasure of mine, because I've grown out of liking this franchise. And the name of this film is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Okay. Alvin and Chipmunks is a 2007 American live-action computer-animated musical comedy film directed by Tim Hill, based on the characters of the same name created by Ross Bergerson. The film stars Jason Lee, David Cross, Cameron Richardson, and Jane Lynch, with the voices of Justin Long, Matthew Gray Groma, and S. McCartney. It was released worldwide on December 14, 2007 by 20th Century Fox and produced by Fox 2000 Pictures and Virgin in Paris. Alvin and the Chipmunks grossed $2.7 million in North America and $361 million at the box office worldwide on a budget of $60 million, and was the 17th best-selling DVD of 2008, earning over $110 million. Despite this, the film received generally unfavorable reviews from critics. Alvin and the Chipmunks is the first live-action animated film starring Alvin and the Chipmunks since Little Alvin and the Mini-Monks. Little Alvin the Mini-Monks? Wait. I had no idea that was live action. I mean, I remember as a kid I used to go online to the Alvin and the Chipmunks website, and you know, they would have a few of the movies, and one of them was Little Alvin and the Mini-Monks, and I didn't even know that was live action. I'm like, that is? I need to watch that. I think I'm gonna have to look this up later. Okay, was released in 2003, as that features puppetry. Oh, used for the Chipmunks, and this film features computer animation used for them. The film was followed by 3 sequels. Alvin and the Chipmunks, the sequel, released on December 23rd, 2009. Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwreck, released on December 16th, 2011. And Alvin and the Chipmunks The Road Ship, released on December 18th, 2015, which were all commercial successes but received unfavorable reviews from critics. Alright, I wonder if there's any move. Well, okay, I think I'm just going to okay, well, I mean, meh. Okay, I think I'll just read part of the critical reviews because it's awfully long. Okay, months before its release, bloggers predicted Alvin and the Chipmunks to be terrible due to the involvement of the director of Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, 2006. The writers of the Ice Age films, Robots, 2005, and Big Mama's House 2, 2006, and the poor quality of previous live-action adaptations of old cartoons. Rotten Tomatoes reportedly that critics say this may be the weakest version of helium-voiced rodents yet. Huh. Well, you know what? I think as a kid, younger me would say, oh, who cares what the critics say? They were good. Yeah, and it got 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. Alright, let's move on. Okay, next one that I'm talking about is the live-action Fat Albert movie. So Fat Albert is a 2004 American live-action animated film comedy based on the 1972 Filmation animated television series Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, created by Bill Cosby. Kenan Thompson stars as the title character. Fat Albert transforms the cartoon characters into 3-dimensional humans who have to come to grips with the difference that exists between their world and the real world. The film acts as a continuation to the series. Fat Albert and the gang leave their 1970s cartoon world and enter the 2000s real world to help a teenage girl, Doris Britton, Kylie Parent, deal with the challenges of being hated. The film was released on December 25th, 2004, and grossed $48 million against budget. It had a 25% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which calls it bland but good natural in its critical conception. And I wish I found, critical reviews, but there aren't any on the Wikipedia page. And once you know it got 23% on Rotten Tomatoes, so... Alright, let's move on. Okay, last one is the G.I. Joe film series, or I think. Am I on the right one? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I actually just found one on there. Found one, but then I realized, oh my god, the whole film series. Well, you know what? I guess we might as well just leave it to that. Okay. Here we go. All right. G.I. Joe is a military science fiction action film series based on Hasbro's G.I. Joe toy, comic, and media franchises. Development for the first film began in 2003, but when the United States launched the in March 2003, Hasbro suggested adapting the Transformers instead. In 2009, the first film was released under the title G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. A second film, G.I. Joe: Redland, was released in 2013. A third film, G.I. Joe: Everville, had been confirmed to be in development, but was a spin-off film centered around Snake Eyes. Will be released in 2020. Oh, wow! And apparently a crossover with the Transformers franchise began development with the G.I. Joe films, intended to be connected to other Hasbro films and share a cinematic universe. And, well, okay. And I don't technically have, well, I don't really see any of the Rotten Tomatoes stuff, but meh. So, yeah. Well, those are all the movies that I just thought I'd talk about. I know there's more, but come on, you don't want to make a video too long, right? So, yeah. So anyways, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time.